Welcome back. Haven't made a video in a long time. Um, so much has gone on in the transfer window, beginning of the Premier League season. The Bundesliga started. La Liga starts this week. Serie A starts in a few weeks. PSG started their campaign. But I wanted to talk about the Champions League playoff round. A few interesting things. United, after I think it was like 25 years, for the first time they weren't in a European competition. They're playing a two-playoff leg with Belgian club Bruges, and they got up to a good start at Old Trafford in the first leg. Memphis Depay, first goal for United. Two very similar goals, both impressive. The second one being even more impressive than the first. And giving United finishing, which is something that they've kind of struggled with, even with all these strikers like Falcao and Van Persie and everything. So it was cool seeing them, just kind of being united and scoring a lot of goals. They're still missing, the back line that I think is, they need to sign somebody like Socrates from Dortmund or Hummels, or they just need somebody. But yeah, they won 3-1 the first leg at home. They play next Wednesday. That was the other big match that day, was Lazio and Bayer Leverkusen, or as you could see, they're called Bayer Neverkusen. But that game kind of aggravated me because they got robbed of a completely legal goal. The linesman said offsides, but there was no offsides whatsoever. And then, of course, just like in real life, when something like that happens, something unjust, the other team gets rewarded for it. And Lazio scored next, thanks to Keita. Some nice moves in the final third against the last few defenders from Bayer Leverkusen. And now an Italian team is up 1-0 going to Germany, and they just need a draw, so that's going to be really tough. And then the second day, a few big matches. We had Celtic. They were playing Malmo, which is a Swedish team, the biggest Swedish team, where Zlatan used to play. And Celtic started off really well, scored a few goals from set pieces, but they allowed 2 goals later on in the game. And as you know, in Champions League, with that away goal rule, it's just so pivotal. So we'll see what happens when they go back to Sweden. But Celtic's a huge club, and it might not be as popular here in the United States as some of these other brands, but Celtic, anybody who's been watching soccer long enough knows how big that club is. So I hope they make it to the next round. A lot of times you get people that just play favorites that you're not supposed to be politically correct, but come on, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Malmo, but seeing a big club like Celtic, Celtic Park, seeing Rod Stewart in the crowd, it's always really cool. And then another big match was the Valencia-Monaco match. This year, for the first time, we have the possibility of 5 teams from the same country playing in the group stage, thanks to that new rule that they implemented, that the winner of the Europa League automatically, no matter what, gets into the next year's competition for the Champions League. So right now, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and now Sevilla are automatically qualified. Valencia had finished 4th, so they were supposed to, but winning the Europa League supersedes getting 4th. So they started off playing today against Monaco at home. Valencia at home, they give anybody war, and Barcelona, Real Madrid, United, anybody. And it was really back and forth. Monaco got robbed of a penalty. It was a clear penalty, which 3-2 away and a 2-leg playoff in the Champions League is pretty huge. So amazing goal at the end by Fejahuli. I don't know how to say his name, but he's a really good player. I'm surprised that he hasn't been sold yet to a bigger club, if I'm honest. But 3-1 going to Monaco. and Monaco lost a few of their best players. But they also got El Shaarawy, which I don't know why people uh, don't give him a lot of credit. I think he's a phenomenal player. He just doesn't have the finishing, which is what I think a lot of people expect from him, to have a big goal scoring record. But second leg next Tuesday for that one. But I'm excited. The Champions League every year just gets bigger and bigger, and the quality of the matches is just incredible. Um, so I'm looking forward to it. And then the draw will be the next Friday, I believe. And hopefully I can go to one of the matches this year. So, but yeah, I'm tipping United, Valencia, um, Celtic, and I think Bayer Leverkusen will, I think they'll get a big win at home. I think they'll advance 2-0 or 3-1. Nothing against Lazio. I love the Serie A, but that was just kind of a bullshit game with, disallowing a perfectly good goal. So, but yeah, hopefully I'm gonna start making more of these videos, getting some more editing software, and just updating the website worldfooty.com, and starting a podcast soon. I ordered the equipment. I don't know what's going on. I got to check with Amazon, but that way it can be more continuous. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a good weekend. Arsenal Liverpool is this weekend, on Monday, I believe, and then we have Barcelona opens up the league at home. Excuse me, on the road against Athletic Bilbao, who they will now have played 3 times in a row after that humiliating loss 4-0 at home, and then tying 1-1 at the Camp Nou. And then we have Real Madrid opens up at home at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Some great Premier League action, Bundesliga action. Dortmund looks great. I think it's going to be a lot closer Bundesliga this year. So just a lot. But yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Bye.